Okay, my beautiful friends, weekend is over. So that means you and I got work to do. That's okay. I don't know about you, but I like it. I really do. Let's talk. So yeah, it is Monday, January 25th, 2021. And it's kind of a lovely setup this morning. We got Dow futures lower. Meanwhile, S&P 500 and NASDAQ futures are higher. Okay, so we're going to get a mixed open. What else is going on? Let's look at the 10-year yield. You know how important this is. 1.06. So we did come down a little bit. I mean, a little bit. What does this tell us? Being that we have the Fed this week, the market may be a little on edge with regard to what will come out of the mouth of Yellowstone. And we're talking about a dark, ugly, smelly Yellowstone. It's really horrible. But yeah, the market is going to be a little bit on edge, waiting to see if the puppet master is going to continue to juice this market. You see, the market is somewhat retarded. Let me explain to you why the market is somewhat. No, it's actually full retard. Why is the market full retard? The market knows for a fact, because it keeps hearing it, that easy money is going to come forever. It's not going to stop. The market also realizes that the amount of debt that the Fed is going to add to the already massive bubble in debt is going to get greater. But the market, being that it's full retard, must continue to be reassured over and over and over and over again. That's really the truth. There's something wrong with the market. We all know that. It's completely disconnected from reality, and it's only floating on oceans of debt, which are about to get much deeper. So the market, it must be reassured. Really, it's an incredible situation. Why do you think, for example, they float out Fed president after Fed president talking about, oh yeah, we're going to keep rates low forever. Oh, no end in sight here. Oh, we're going to, increase asset purchases if needed. I mean, everything you can think about comes out of the mouths of these Fed presidents talking to the market, but the market wants to hear more. Why? Because it's an addict. It's an addict of the highest order, and the drug for the market is more debt. That's all it is, as the economy continues to free fall. You know that. All right, let's talk about a few other things. So, number one, keep that in mind. It's Fed week. The market needs to be reassured. So, that's why I think we saw a slight drop here in the 10-year yield. Dollar is, I'm talking about a fractionally higher. Okay. Again, it's this fear in the market right now. But believe me on this, the Fed is going to reassure the market yet again that more drugs are coming, and I mean a lot more. The addict needs a new fix. Okay, cryptocurrencies are getting a bit higher and nicely higher. Bitcoin made a pretty substantial turnaround. Now that we know that hedge funds are out here buying this stuff, that I'm not saying this is a fact, but it looks like a floor is being established. And once that gets worked out, Bitcoin, the other cryptocurrencies, in my view, are going higher. New highs are coming. The high was like 42,000 on Bitcoin. We're going to 50. There's no doubt about it. There's just no doubt about it in my mind. And maybe I'm not well, but you know what? My calls on Bitcoin have been staggeringly accurate. Anyway, let us move forward here. Gold and silver catching a bid right now. Crude oil is under a little bit of pressure. You know how this works as well. We saw crude oil go to $54 a barrel recently. Again, the mechanism is very simple. They must keep the price of crude higher. Boost the energy sector, boost the financial sector, pulls the whole market up with it. It's a very, very simple mechanism. Now, the bigger mechanism here, and again, all we are hearing, I mean, if you're paying any attention to this, is ways in which the Biden administration is going to continue to flood the world with debt. Not just the United States, but the entire world. Okay, this is a mechanism scheme via the central banks, dollarize the world. You know all about it. And debt is not the solution here. But again, that's their grand plan. You know how it works. So every mechanism imaginable and things you can't even dream about are going to be thought of and then utilized to keep the flow of debt not just coming, but vastly expanding. So we, you and me, we are so on the right side of this game, because it's all a game. Life is a game. That it could not possibly be, we could not be in better spots. With regard to betting against the debt, we know what we're doing. We're holding gold, silver, physical silver, platinum, palladium too, if you like those. I happen to like all of them. Silver's my favorite. You know that. Cryptocurrencies, own them. That's my take on it. You're allowed to have your own take on it as well, but what are you going to do? You want to stay in the dollar? Good for you. With regard to my Lions and trading this market, we're in the right spots too. And I promise to keep all of you there. You know that. All right, so lovely. In summary, mixed open. Market is waiting for the Fed this week. Yellowstein is going to open up his pie hole. Yellowstein, the tag team effect that Yellowstein and Yellowstein and Bidenstein are going to have on the debt explosion, I think cannot be underestimated. It's going to be epic. Epic, and freaking epic. I think you know that all. All right, look. So that's it. I think I've got all of you in the right mindset here. You know what's going on. You know what to look for. And, one more thing. Listen for bubble talk. Bubble talk from major banks, from talking heads who come out on the mainstream financial channels. Again, when I hear this, I don't know. Something just goes off in my brain and tells me, no, they're trying to distract you. I don't know what they're trying to pull off here. It's all a mind game and it's a psyop. You know that. But the more bears that rear their ugly heads, the more bullish I become on anything. When I hear bears coming out against Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, I want to buy more. When I hear bears in the market, I want to buy more of that too. I don't know. It's just the way I work. Maybe there's something wrong with me. With that said, people, listen, this guy right here really does love you a lot. Share the video. I promise to keep you on top of all this as usual, and I'll see you later.